On Friday, just days before his inauguration, Donald Trump announced that he was launching a new meme coin, a form of cryptocurrency called, $Trump is how you write that. And immediately that thing blew up and was worth about $14 billion. The incoming president at the time, he is now currently the president, launched a new grift days before taking the White House and made $14 billion almost overnight. Well, apparently his wife Melania saw this on Friday and was like, you know what? I think I want to get in on the game. Why should you be the one making all the money? So 2 days later, on Sunday evening, Melania Trump announces she's launching her own cryptocurrency, $Melania. And the funniest thing in the world happened. The world's biggest grifter, Donald Trump, got out-grifted and, in a way, actually grifted by his own wife. Within hours of Melania launching her meme coin, which of course was hours before the inauguration because she announced it Sunday evening, she not only had made $12 billion, but because of her launch, it actually caused the price of Donald Trump's meme coin to crash, costing her husband $7.5 billion. So, the great grifter-in-chief got grifted by his own wife. The First Lady of the United States grifted her own husband and took $7.5 billion away from him. That, to me, is just absolutely hilarious. I love every second of that. But let me tell you what I don't love about this story, and I think you should also not love it. These two, Trump and his wife Melania, the president and the first lady now, days before getting sworn in, launched new money-making get-rich-quick schemes on the American public. And they did. They got rich quick. But they're profiting off of the presidency. And I don't need to tell you this, but by God, I'm going to tell you this. When Jimmy Carter became president of the United States, do you know what they made him do? Do you know what the Republicans made him do so he couldn't profit off the presidency? They made him sell his peanut farm. Because they didn't want Jimmy Carter cashing in all that sweet, sweet peanut money because he was president, right? Like, people are going to flock to Georgia in a time before the internet, so you couldn't order online. People were going to flock to Georgia to buy Carter's nuts, and he was going to get super rich. That was an issue back then, and Carter was like, well, hey, obviously I know I can't use the office to get rich. I got to sell my farm. And he did, which he should have done. But now, these people that are running the country, they're just open about it and nobody says a damn word. That's how far we have come in this country in the last 50 years. It went from Republicans saying, by God, you're not going to make $1 off of this office, to Republicans saying, here, please empty my wallet. Take it all for your worthless meme coin. And speaking of worthless, let me tell you something about these little cryptos that both Trump and his wife have put out there now. They make it very clear on their websites that these things are worthless, that they are not backed by any money. They're just things these people created digitally, and suddenly it's worth $14 billion. It's only worth what people are willing to put into it. It has no monetary value. And again, the website technically makes that very clear. It says, quote, these coins are intended to function as an expression of support for and engagement with the ideals and beliefs embodied by the symbol $Trump and the associated artwork, and are not intended to be or to be the subject of an investment opportunity, investment contract, or security of any type. So they're letting people know, like, hey, by the way, you're buying something that is worthless. It's not backed up by anything. It's probably not a smart investment. But, if you do it, you're just doing it because you support Trump. And by God, these people ate it up. Billions of dollars worth. And apparently in America today, for the president of the United States, nobody has a problem with that. 50 years ago, they'd make you sell everything you owned in the off chance you could profit off the presidency. But today, actions like this are pretty much encouraged. But God forbid, right? President Biden made a couple of dollars. His son made a few bucks compared to the 14 billion Trump and his wife made this past weekend. Working jobs that he probably wasn't qualified for, but while Biden was no longer vice president of the United States. We got to have congressional inquiries into that. But Trump launching a worthless meme coin and immediately making more than $10 billion days before his inauguration? Hey, that's just how it works now, right? Thanks for watching today, everybody. And don't forget, if you're not already, please do subscribe to this channel. We have fresh content going up every single day, and I would really hate for you to miss out on that. And speaking of missing out, if you're not following me across all other social media outlets, then get on it. You can follow the links in the description of this video.